Alright, so this video, uh, to be honest, this video is just a video I throw out there just because I need to make a video just to keep the views going. Okay, maybe not the views going, but keep my channel alive, because YouTube's algorithm, if you don't have a video up like every week or two, your channel just gets thrown in the back, and once you're back there, it's better just to make a new channel. But on a serious note, today's video is going to be me talking about the different conventions that I went to and what's the plan for next year. So, yeah. Alright, so let's start this off with the first con that I've ever been to. The first con that I've ever been to was the Greenville Comic Con, and I went there with a couple of my friends, and basically it was at the TD Convention Center, and it was pretty big for like a 2-day con. I mean, especially bigger than a couple of other 2-day cons and 3-day cons that I've been to. So it was pretty big, and first time I cosplayed as someone from Haiku, and I cosplayed as Miku the second day. And usually when you go to like a multi-day con, they give you like a badge, like a necklace badge, but they gave us a wristband, and not like a wristband that's like really durable like the ones at the hospital. They gave us like one of them paper wristbands that you can buy at like Dollar Tree, or you can get like going to a water park or something like that. So yeah, the wristbands didn't hold up after like 3 days. So yeah, it was kind of a letdown. Anyways, so I didn't get a badge from there, unfortunately. The next con that I went to, I forgot the name of it, but it was a con at a college in North Carolina. I got where because my friend drove me there, and it was a pretty fun con. I cosplayed as Miku again because I didn't have a lot of cosplay at that time. Still don't. I have maybe about 8 cosplay. Not enough. So the third convention, oh yeah, I also got a badge from that convention. The third convention I went to was MomoCon, which was really fun. I loved it. It was at a great place. It was really big, and also it was really awesome because like you could actually go outside, and there was like a gathering area. And then you could also gather across the street at the CNN and eat with your friends. And it was pretty fun. It was a 4-day con, and I was there for all 4 days because I wanted to go to this one panel that was happening on the first day. But my friend didn't arrive till the second day, so I had to drive all the way to my cousin's house, which was an hour away from MomoCon, to spend the night over there. And then I drove all the way back, and then I stayed at a hotel with my friend. So that happened. And then the fourth con that I went to was AstroCon. It was a 1-day con, and I got a badge there, like an actual badge. And it was pretty fun. I was gonna enter the cosplay contest, and the thing about it was happening like 5 or 6, and like it got to be like 3:30, and I was just like, yeah, there's nothing to do. I've done all the things I could do 2 times. There's nothing more to do. So basically I ended up leaving early because of that. They should really have the cosplay competitions like in the middle of the day if there's not a lot of things to do. Like, seriously, they should really have the cosplay competition in, like, the middle-ish of the day instead of, like, towards the end. Alright, so after that, I went to AWA, which, pretty sure that was the 5th con I went to. Anyways, so AWA, Anime Weekend Atlanta, was really fun. I went there with my friend again. And I arrived there on the second day, and I stayed there till the 4th day. this was the day that I actually made a video. This was the con that I made my first video at, and it was pretty fun, and I like doing the video. If you haven't watched the video, I will link it in the description. And it was a really nice video. My friend still made a better video just because my friend's been at it longer than me. But I mean, since it was my first video and I had a cheap camera that I literally paid like $10 for at the pawn shop, I'd say it's a pretty good video. And $10 for a camera that shoots 1080. That was probably one of the better deals I've ever had. Alright, so the sixth con that I went to was BonsaiCon, which BonsaiCon was really fun. I loved it. It was the second con that I made a video at, which it was really small for a 3-day con. Like, it was really small. Like, in the dealership hall, they only had like 15 to 20 tables at most at Bonsai. And, like, it was just really freaking small. I've been to one-day cons that was bigger than this con. Like, seriously, the con that happened at that college in North Carolina was about the same size as this 3-day con, which was pretty ridiculous. And then I went to Big Phantom of Greenville 2 weeks ago. Well, a week and a half ago. And I made a video there too. And these videos I will link in the description if you want to go watch them. So feel free to if you feel like going to watch them. Anyways, Big Phantom of Greenville convention, it was more or less like, it was more or less for like comic book heroes, and not even comic book heroes. Like, most of the people who went there who actually cosplayed was more like medieval-ish characters, and they had a lot of like medieval-ish tables. Like, they had a LARPing table, they had sort of like a history reenactment like table group there, or whatever you want to call them. And basically what they do is like they duel with like old school weapons like swords and rapiers and all these different types of martial arts things. But it was still pretty fun. I got some pretty nice clips there. It wasn't that big. Again, it was about the same size as the convention that happened at the college. So it was pretty small, but it was bigger than Bonsai, at least. So, anyways, it was pretty fun. I don't see it shouldn't have been $15 to go, so that was kind of a blowout. $15 for that for one day. So, yeah, these was the conventions I went to, and I am definitely going to, well, fuck that, gosh. Okay, hold up. Okay, low-key, I'm sort of scared because this light is on a switch. I mean, not on a switch. It's a little cord pulling thing that you have to pull, and the cord's broken. So you literally have to reach all the way up there to pull it. And it wasn't a power surge because my TV and computer in there was still on. So this is the 4th time this has happened. I'm not even exaggerating this. So I'm thinking I might just like move my recording space into my actual room. Cause freak that. Okay, freak that. Anyways, so I lost my train of thought. Anyways, this was the conventions I went to, and sorry I wasn't in depth with the actual conventions that I've went to. I will have like a update on the big Phantom of Greenville con that I went to. So yeah, you can watch that if you wish. So yeah, until next time, peace out.